Hello guys, JQB2011 here, also known as VO1JQB, or Jackson. Just recording I wouldn't call it a short video at this point. A video, just a quick conversation about what's going on, I guess. I got a few topics of conversation written down here. This is more for me to waste time in the night at 3:05 in the morning more than it is for you guys figuring out what's going on with the channel and with everything going on. But yeah, let's get started. First off, what I'm doing here is I'm doing a bit of rope work. I'm making a sling for my pellet rifle, and I think it's here where I'm actually trying to give sort of a tutorial on how to do the knot. It's a Portuguese sinnet for those of you who don't know. Yeah, just it never really worked the way I wanted it to. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can decode that and decode those hand motions and figure out how to do it yourself, or you can go online and Google it. Maybe I'll put a quick little insert in there showing what exactly that knot is and how to properly tie it. But yeah, that's just one of the projects I've been doing with rope. There, I'm just checking it over. That's just one of the projects I've been doing with rope. I just made a rope going around my phone charger, because iPhone chargers, iPhone 4 chargers especially, and anything below that, are famous for breaking at the connection points. So I put a rope around that, similar to this one, except it's a spiral formation, and it just goes around all the way around from the USB to the actual plug that goes into the phone, and that's to A, make it look cool, and B, to keep it secured. So yeah, the tutorial really didn't work. With this camera, obviously I've mentioned it before, it absolutely sucks, but I'm working on it, and my friend, he said he has a camera. It's a Samsung camera, and it's pretty good, barely used, and better yet, it's cheap. It's almost as cheap as the one that I'm recording this video with. So I'll be picking that up soon when I get paid, and that's what I'll be recording with. I feel like I should also talk about what today actually is. Well, technically not today, it's yesterday for you guys who are watching. Yesterday was April 9th, and the 9th is the 100th anniversary of Vimy Ridge, the Battle of Vimy Ridge. Wikipedia link in the description for those of you who want to look into that. But I operated a special call sign with ham radio called VE100 Vimy. That's Victor Echo 100 Victor India Mike Yankee, and then there's a slash VO1 for Newfoundland. It was a Canada-wide event. It's a special call sign that all the provinces and territories got to use, and I managed to operate that, and I got a cool little card. Maybe I'll take a photo and put it up in the video right here or something like that if I can figure that out. Still new to the whole Windows Movie Maker thing. Still new to the whole video thing, actually. So yeah, I got that card today, tomorrow, whatever. Yesterday for you guys. Yesterday, not tomorrow and not today, is the 100th anniversary of Vimy Ridge. The Battle of Vimy Ridge. What else? I have a bunch of time and I have very little conversation. Come May 24 weekend, I don't know if I said this already, me and VO1FOX, Aaron, are putting off a survival exercise. This survival exercise is going to take place, again, if I can get the inserts to work, right here. And if I can't get the inserts to work, it's going to take place off the TCH, between the TCH and Thorburn Road. There's a little bit of woods up that way. So we'll be starting our Survival X, starting it and finishing it hopefully there in that area. We already have, I believe it's 11 participants who actually want to participate. We plan to have a search and rescue. We're going to be going up there. I don't remember the exact weekend. Let me see if I can load up a map here. Or not a map, a calendar. It's either going to take place the 20th and 21st or the 27th and 28th. And we will be having a survival exercise there. There's going to be search and rescue. There's going to be a little bit of mapping, some comms work, more than likely with GMRS, but maybe with ham. We're going to probably avoid ham just to avoid the confusion, and make sure that nobody thinks that it's a real search and rescue, and nobody calls Nine-Wing Gander or something like that. What else? We're gonna have I'm trying to find a website right now where I can get topographical maps with a lot of detail of that area. If anybody knows where I can go get some good topographical maps, please let me know, and you know, I'll credit you in a future video for doing that. Moving on. Also, if you're interested in participating, feel free to let me know. Comment on this video. Let me know somehow. Comment or send me a YouTube message, or if you have me on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. I'll add you to the group, and we've only just started planning for it, but we're moving along swiftly. And this weekend, me and Aaron are going out, surveying the area, checking the terrain, and gonna make sure it's a good spot for the X. A little bit of station stuff here. My antenna, I don't know if I told you. I tried to record a video on it, but it never worked. My antenna for HF 10 meter and also 11 meter if I feel like it has snapped. I told you guys that much. But we have been able, me and Aaron, we have been able to get it to work for VHF. Something with the wavelengths, it just works out perfectly for VHF. Currently I have an SWR of 1.7 on 147 147.060. That's VO1NTV repeater. And with a little bit of tuning and playing around with the rings, I should be able to get it down to a good SWR in the future. We had a very sunny day today, but I did not get a chance to go out and mess with it. But that's coming up soon. Maybe even a video. Sonra is putting off a ham radio course. It's a little late now to announce this, but they are putting off a ham radio course. Sonra being the Society of Newfoundland Radio Amateurs. They are putting off a ham radio course right now, and it's running to the end of this month or the next. And we have quite a few people who are there currently, and a lot of people writing their exams at the end of one of those months. Me and Aaron go down every Wednesday night to help out. It's a little late, but if you're interested, send me a message and I can relay you to the correct people. Maybe get you in on that course a little late. I also don't know if I told you this. I got new Motorola rigs. The Motorola Radius Papa 110. VHF, UHF rigs. One of them I got programmed for NTV and GT. The other one I can't get programmed. I don't have a cable for it. And I don't have any of the software either. Working on getting those programs. If you or anybody you know can get those programmed, I'd be grateful if you could send me a message. And maybe we can work something out. But yeah, they're nice radios. Also, if anybody knows where I can get some batteries for them, eBay, Amazon, wherever. If I can get some batteries that actually hold a charge, I'll also be grateful for that, because these batteries don't hold a charge for very long. I won't be bringing them up on the survival exercise unless I can get batteries for them. Also, I've been doing a lot of gaming recently. This channel, if you didn't already know, used to be a gaming channel. I used to have it exclusively for games, but you know, that just shut down because that was back in 2011, and the only game I really had was Minecraft. You can imagine how that worked out. So I scrapped that entirely and turned this into a ham channel when I got my ham license. But if you guys are interested in maybe watching some video games, maybe I can set up something. You know, I have a few games now. I wouldn't say a lot, but I have a good amount of games. If anybody is interested in watching me game for a few hours and talk about just, I don't know, anything, let me know. I'm thinking about doing it anyway, whether or not you like it or not, and using it instead of this overlay of me tying knots. Just me playing games as I talk about certain things. Anyway, let me see. That's really it. I don't have much else for conversation. Let me think now. Oh yeah, one thing. Thrift stores. Thrift stores are amazing. So if you have a thrift store in your area, I highly consider going down and seeing what you can pick up. You don't have to be a ham radio operator. You don't have to be anybody. Go down to the thrift store in your area. Take a look. They have anything you can imagine for very cheap. I mean, from the Salvation Army thrift store, not too far from me, I bought, what was it, 6 books, a notepad, and a broken DVD player.